Right, hello. What we're going to be doing here today is we're going to be removing a front tire off of this beautiful Kawasaki Concours 14, and I believe this is a 2008 model. So basically, it's not very complicated. Everything is located right over here. Some of the tools that we're going to be using for this project is this is an 8mm. 6mm Allen, 5mm Allen, and you need a 22mm socket. I can link this down below where I purchased this thing from, and then we can change or remove the front tire. Also, what we're going to be doing is since we're going to be removing the front tire, I'm going to be putting a brand new tire right here, and this is a 120/70Z R17, and then we'll see how this goes. First thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen these bolts off, and this is a 6mm. Okay, that way the calipers are out of the way. Okay.
One bolt, I'll put it over here.
Okay, second bolt. Now we can remove the brake. Just gonna move it around. Okay, so the brakes are good. Then we have a chance of inspecting the brake pads, and these are actually in pretty good condition. I'm just gonna leave it right here, hanging right now. Okay. I'm gonna remove the 8mm up here that is holding the fender. Okay, that's out. Next, I'm going to remove this one, and this one is a 5mm. Okay, good. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to go on the other side with all the tools. Okay. All right, so. But on this side, we got a little bit different. We have this speedometer sensor, which is located right over here. Okay, we can remove that guy, and this is 8mm. Okay. Okay, speed sensor is out. Just pull it out. I'm gonna clean it here in a minute. We can disconnect it from the top bracket right over here, just a bit. Okay, that way it's not going to be in the way. Okay, now I'm going to remove the two bolts up here, so the brake system is disengaged. Okay, wow, that was in there pretty good. Okay. Now the bottom bolt. Okay. Yeah, remove the brake. Okay, nice and slow. Okay. Okay, here we go. And again, we're going to inspect the brakes, and they're not too bad. I can live with this. Okay. So next, the bolt up top, 8mm. Okay. Okay, and that's good to go. And okay. Okay, so now we have the fender is loose. So what I got to do here in 2 seconds, I have to remove these clips up here. Okay, to remove these clips, just gotta place this right here so you guys can see it. Right, there's the clip. All I have these needle nose. All you got to do is just pinch it on the bottom and then pull this up. There we go, and just pops off. Okay. I have removed the clips. This is basically what it looks like. You just have to pinch it on this side. So now the braking system is completely away, and I should be able to pull the front fender out. It should be free for me to pull out, and we are good to go. Okay, I'll just place this guy right here. Okay, so basically this is what we have right here. So now, next what I'm going to do, okay, we have to loosen off the bolts right about here on both sides, and then we can get the axle. Now the bike is, and this is a 6mm. Okay. Okay, good, loose. Okay, this one's loose. Okay, good. And we're gonna go on the other side. Okay. Okay. That's loose. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and take my 22mm, insert it right over here, and now we're going to try to break all this. Okay, so that's loose, and that's what we want. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my jack and just jack up the wheel so it's just slightly off the ground. Okay. So I'm just looking at the front wheel. Okay, and the front wheel is off. This is how much I want this wheel to be off. Okay, so this is off. Okay, and here we go. We just pull the axle. Okay. Now what? Okay. And it just comes out just like that with no problems. So we have spacers. We have a spacer on this side. I'm just going to put it all over here, and then we have a spacer on this side, and I'm just going to leave it on that side. Okay, so now we have the tire off. Now we're going to go in and take it down to the shop so they can quickly change it, and then we're going to go in the reverse order how to put this back in. But right now we are good to go. Just gotta put it right over here, and we are good. All right, I'll see you guys soon once we have the new tire back on. All right, so we're getting the tire ready. The tire needs to be cleaned right up. Oh yeah, this is very, very good. All right, now we're putting the fresh tire on, and it's looking good. All right, final step. We're just pumping it up till we hear the 2 loud bangs. Okay, and one more. There we go. All right, tire's good to go. Okay, so I got the tire. Everything is looking good. No issues. Now I'm going to take it home, and I got to balance it. That's going to be the next stage. So I got the tire from the shop. Everything is all good. So now I'm in process of balancing. They actually did an extremely good job. Right where the valve is, this is where the dot is. This is where you want it. Right, I got my tire balancing machine. So what I did is right away, I put it up there. I know the heaviest part right now is right there. So now I'm going to be playing around with the weights, see how much I gotta adjust. So okay. Right, so 3 weights, okay. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, this is you can't get any better than this. So basically what I've done is I just glued 3 times a quarter of an ounce right here, and this is my heaviest part, and we measured it. Everything is good, so now I'm going to put the right ones on. Okay, so this is the time to start putting everything back together. So what I did is I know which way the wheel is rotating. The wheel is rotating this way because we have this sign over here, and also on the rim you're going to see a little arrow pointing that way. Okay, everything is greased up. I just used the wheel bearing grease and clean, and now we're going to be in process of putting that wheel back together. We move the tire into position, right? You got to put your spacers back in. Okay, we're going to put the second spacer, which is right over here. Okay, now we're just going to go move. Okay, now we're going to put the axle through, and it's going to go right through. Okay, good. So I have the axle right through. Okay, and now I'm just going to tighten this up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's catching. Good to go. Okay. Okay. We are good here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be putting the fender back in. Right here, nice and easy. Let this slide right through. Okay, here we go. And we will align. Okay, we'll put this guy in first. Okay, then we'll take our 5mm, put it on the side, just align it. Okay, now we're going to go on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, we're going to take the long bolt, just align it. Okay, and this guy. Okay, nothing's tight yet. Everything is fairly loose. So now what we can do is we can take this brake caliper, right? Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. So the brakes, and I'm going to take the brake bolts right here and just kind of put them like this. Okay, yep. We can now, at this stage, take the clip and put the clip back in. Okay, the clip is in. Okay, now we're going to go on this side and do the same thing. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, that one's in. Put the second bolt in. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to take our speedometer, put it right in. Bolts. I'm not sure exactly what the torque is, but I'm just going to make it nice and snug. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, good. Okay, that's fairly tight. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten up this guy. Now I'm going to tighten this guy up. And again, I don't have the specs. Okay, this is good enough. Now I'm going to move up here. Make sure that this speedometer is clipped in. Then we have the clips up here. Okay, and one clip is going to go right in here. Okay, good. Second clip is going to go up here. Okay, yeah, and that's in. Okay, so that one's tight. These two are tight and that's tight. Now we're going to move in on this side. And those are... Okay, so these guys are 25 foot-pounds. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Good to go. Just okay. Okay, we're good here. Okay, good to go. Okay, now we'll tighten up these two bolts. Okay, I don't have a Torx for this, but I just made it snug. And right here, same thing like this. Okay, good. So this is all good to go. Now we got to torque the front axle nut right here. We're going to crank this up to, and the book says 94 pounds. Okay, so let's crank this up to 94 pounds. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. Now this one's really loose. Okay. Now we're gonna do the okay, good to go. Not a problem. Okay, so this is done. All we got to do now is I'm just going to lower the bike up. I'm going to take my bar out from under. Okay. Pull this out. Oh, all right. Perfect. So this is how you remove the front wheel from a 2008 Kawasaki Concours 14. Okay, so if this video helped you out a little bit, please give me a like and share this video, and then I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.